G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Caitlin. I'm an American learning to live down under, and today I am really excited. So as you can see in the title of the video, we are going to Bondi Beach and hanging out with Ashley Faye. So many of you guys have been asking to do a collaboration with her. Are we friends? Do we talk? So Ashley and I have been talking for months on Instagram. She just flew back in from the States and she's going to be in Sydney for a few days. So we are hanging out this afternoon. We're going to go grab coffee, of course, because coffee is so her thing. And mine, I guess, but not nearly as much. She knows so much more about coffee. It's amazing. So we're gonna go grab coffee, we'll grab lunch, we'll film a little bit, check out a little bit of Bondi Beach, because I've only been there when it's warm, and I was only there once on Christmas Day, so of course it was like the big tourist day when I was there. So give you guys a look of what Bondi is like in the middle of winter here in the middle of July. It is freezing. I am going to finish getting ready. As you can see, I have a little bit of makeup on. I have no lipstick or anything like that on right now. So I need to go finish having brekkie and go brush my teeth, put lipstick on, and get ready to leave. I'll be leaving in about an hour, and we're gonna go hang out this afternoon, or this arvo. So come and see. You guys, I am packed and ready to go. I have my little bag with me that I showed you guys on a vlog before. I have my camera, I have my phone, I've got 2 tripods, batteries. I think we are good with filming equipment for today. And of course, as I'm getting ready to go out, Snap has seen a couple birds outside, and here is Ginger coming to join him. Sorry you guys, I'm gonna have to leave. I gotta close the door. Leave it to me to forget Sunny's all things back at home. I've got more filming equipment than I'm probably going to need, and I forget sunglasses of all things, you guys. I am kind of annoyed at myself for that. Hopefully it won't be like a super great sunny afternoon in Bondi. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be raining either. The weather forecast is a little bit weird. Like, it's saying that it's going to stop raining by like noon or 1 o'clock-ish, which is right now. So I guess we will see how the weather holds out at Bondi Beach. So I have been to Bondi in ages. I don't know if it's going to be super windy. I don't know if it's going to be super sunny. So I've got a good like hour on this train. I'm going to pull up my audiobook on Audible. I've been listening to Gone Girl. I read it back in 2014. Absolutely loved it. Gillian Flynn is such a good writer. Absolutely love her books, so I'm gonna go listen to that for a little bit, and I will see you guys when we're close to Bondi. Clearly this is not going to work audio-wise, so we are going back to Ashley's room. We completely forgot to film anything while we were having lunch, so we're going to go back there and film, because I don't even know if you guys can hear this.
The audio is going to be like just muffled. You're going to be like in the editing, like turning the audio off, and then we're just going to be dancing on yours.
Oh god. Because sometimes they'll like,
yeah,
do it on yours too.
Yeah, where it zooms
like
in.
Just enough and like cuts the top of your head off.
Yeah.
It's It's not too bad. The only thing that drives me nuts is like you get that big gap in the corner.
Like we can even move the pillows. Because if we do that and move the pillows, it's like quite even. You just have the door.
Mm-hmm. And it does like nothing but the lid.
I mean, unless we could do over there and like one could sit in the chair and one could sit on the table. If like you really don't want this angle.
Let's see how the angle will look. Should be alright.
So I would say that would be another option. Like, this is turning up for a seat. Like we could also just do like this. And if you want something different.
That should move back a little bit. I have this zoomed in too much.
I was gonna say, do you want some books for height, or do you like that height?
Let me sit down and see. Because
Or
we're about
maybe-
the same height, so.
Yeah.
Zoom in a
Figured
touch.
maybe it looks a bit awkward now that Oh, well.
You okay? Yeah, I think that's better. Plus the background's a little bit more
Like muted.
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it just looks like we have the curtain for the most part in the background instead of
Yeah,
like, picture
except
and
there's
light.
literally just a wall there. Yeah, this is like, yeah, this works.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Nice. Target and called it a day.
Exactly. Or if you're really, really lazy, you can just get everything on Amazon.
Well, everything closes by like 5 p.m.
I know.
Like Target closes at like 5 in Hobart, so I literally moved into my flat at like 3:30 p.m. Had no bedding, so I was like, I don't know what size my bed is. Had to run to Target and buy like whatever they had because it closed at 5, and I was like, what is this?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was quite chaotic. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much the same angle. Do you feel good about?
Yeah.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. You like literally did your intro in like one take. Now I'm like kind of anxious. I'm like, how am I gonna do it in like one take?
Because I've done this intro so many times. Mine does that too. So it is that thing. I wasn't sure if it was like because I bought a couple of those like knockoff. I say knockoff. Like they're not Canon batteries. They're like K-Star or something like that from Walmart.
Oh, I have a knockoff one too, and it doesn't last as long.
Yeah.
I know
Those
mine's
last
from
better.
Amazon, but it's so funny when you're talking about like not knowing much about Instagram. Like I literally just DM'd my flat. I was like, oh my god, I love the icon change, and she literally goes, what's an icon change? I was like, you changed your profile photo. And she's younger than me, so I'm like, am I the boomer?
So we are going to share 5 culture shocks in this video, 5 culture shocks in Ashley's video. So grab a Becky, grab a cuppa, and let's jump right into these culture shocks.
Well, your intros are so Australian. Mine's like, hi everyone, it's Ashley here, the American, moved to Australia, let's go get a coffee. Whereas with yours, you're like, g'day, oh yeah, grab a Becky, oh yeah,
Okay.
get off. Cool.
I guess to start off with hey mates and everybody in